Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul. Broncos will kick it away to start us off. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Washington State Cougars offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on 3rd down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but rode your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. He'll keep it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Broncos are on the move. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack, push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
7, Washington State, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Makes the grab on the left. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. The Cougars are in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly complete. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. They're bringing heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Boise State ready to send out that offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Third down play from the gun. Got the quick pass. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Oh, he makes the catch. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Washington State will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. On the return, it's Genty. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Leaves it with the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Back to the ground game on the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Wants to go up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. The receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Michigan State pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in East Lansing. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. To the air, it's Batir. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Well, I guess they call it a free safety for a reason. He was free to do a little ad-libbing there.
And most of the time, you have that guy in the middle of the field kind of reading the quarterback's eyes, playing the quarterback. You could tell he was dialed into the quarterback, saw him, saw he was taking off, went to him, got him on the ground.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offensive first, absolute disaster by falling on that fumble.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Bringing it back, it's Genty. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got his man. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. They're going to run it. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They move the tight end all over. They'll run play action. It's complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call.
Now, 4th down.
The give on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Batir. Caught. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. grab behind the line. It's Williams. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Makes one man miss. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Cougars will have it 1st and 10.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Fires to the big fella, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Washington State lines up quickly.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling as they get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington State. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Boise State, 14. Washington State, 7.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Genty. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd down, going up top. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Boise State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
First down for the offense.
The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Washington State going quickly. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Makes his connection. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Got his man in the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Brings up second down.
On the run, it's Parker. Tackled after picking up the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense lining up quickly. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
They'll try to run for it. Discards a man. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. It's first down from the 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cougar! It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying play action. On the run, fires downfield. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Number 49 set to kick it away.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team. And the pass is intercepted. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They're going to get another chance after throwing the ball away. That roughing the passer call quite fortuitous for this offense. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Quick strike complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He looks that one in nicely. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On the run, it's Genty. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. It's a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. It is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return, it's Genty. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. To the ground with the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds a man in the middle. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
Just beautiful. And that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this. Way better than having to trot up over to the bench and wait for your turn to get them a shot.
They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick up the first through the air using the quick game. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's the handoff. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just feeds the running back. They bring him down and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Takes it from the gun on third down. Got a man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Lets it go to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
That makes the score Boise State 27, Washington State 21.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fielded in the end zone, it's Freeman. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Washington State lines up quickly. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Now this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. The throw. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Washington State will have to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. All kinds of heat on that punter. Good job just to get it out of there without disaster. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Handoff from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. trying to get to him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Using his legs, it's Parker. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Genty. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Lost the defense. He's wide open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they stretch their lead to 13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quickly to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Boise to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
Washington State ready to boot it away to start the third quarter. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on third down. He makes the connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Tempo and overdrive. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Broncos are rolling down the field. Simple call, excellent execution, moves the sticks on third down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's nice to see them come out here and execute it in game conditions. Great job with the timing, great job with the depth and the route. Nice work between those two.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He wants to throw it again. Fires left. Pulls it in. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Going to the run, it's Genty. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got it on the outside, it's Genty. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on third down. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
42, Washington State, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
The Cougars in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 38 in punt formation to kick it away.
Looking for a block. It's Genty. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
First down for the offense.
Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hudson. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Washington State has it in the red zone.
Second down coming up.
They keep attacking through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback a bail.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He'll take a shot, fires, and picked off. Got some room to run, and he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Hands it off. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. He'll try the left side. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the tackler. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Floating away. He's going to take off. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught behind the line. It's Genty. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. They're trying, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
How about the turn of events when you're about to give up points? Not only do I take the football away, by God, I almost put this thing in the house, almost return it back. Dude, chewing up grass, great blocking out in front, did everything right except for score the touchdown. Now offense, you go do it.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds his big tight end. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
Washington State, 28.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys.
Boise State, 42. Washington State, 28.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Coming after him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Slips through the line. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Cougars moving quickly to the line.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Handoff to the single running back.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Oklahoma State stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Stillwater. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Finds his tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Running it back, it's Genty. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll try the run.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Throws to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Fires to the tight end. Washington State going quickly. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And that's good enough.
Going up top on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The aerial assault continues. Right on target this time. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Washington State has it all working right now. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Maxwell. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now on second down. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Finds his man down the middle. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this fourth down conversion. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for room. It's Genty. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. He'll do it himself. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hernandez.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Got his man down the middle. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
At the 47. First down for the offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Hudson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Give to the single back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the catch past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. He'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Boise State! And the stomping has commenced. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. They've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
When you know you have a team outclassed, The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan.